Yesterday we were talking about divorce. Today we are talking about having many boyfriends and girlfriends.
A relationship is far different from marriage. Say, any courtship, you can have 3 boyfriends. If it's not courtship, you can have 3 boyfriends.
Hello family, this is Pastor Gideon and this is Kingdom Matters. If you are interested in the word of God, you are in the right place. You can have many girlfriends and boyfriends if it is not a courtship relationship. Now, this was said by Pastor Elvis, the convener of Alpha Hour. I've known Pastor Elvis to be a preacher who speaks so much on purity and sanctification. So to have heard that he just said you can have as many girlfriends and boyfriends as possible, I said I must check the whole video for myself because it was actually trending strongly on Twitter, because they can't understand why a pastor should encourage people to have boyfriends and girlfriends. Now, on the street, if you say boyfriend and girlfriend, it means an individual you are in a romantic relationship with. The dictionary definition also supports it. So for Pastor Elvis to say you can have as many boyfriends and girlfriends so long as it is not a courtship relationship, it triggered a lot of things. Now, could that be what he meant? The street definition or the dictionary definition, could that be what he meant when he spoke? Let's jump into the video and find out for ourselves. So I have seen the video Pastor Elvis posted and the one also trending on Twitter. It looks like the one on Twitter is a summarized version of what is on his official pages. So we are going to use the one on Twitter and then see what he said. The one on his pages is about 10 minutes and has other information that is not important for this discussion. I think the one on Twitter has all the information we need to know what Pastor Elvis said.
In your courtship, you can have 3 boyfriends.
So that was the statement. He says if it's not courtship, you can have 3 boyfriends.
If it's not courtship, you can have 3 boyfriends, 3 girlfriends, 5 girlfriends. That's why it's called friends. It's a process of knowing each other.
So to him, boyfriend, girlfriend are just friends. Like it's a process of knowing each other. Do you get it?
Into the word cheating must not be in boyfriendship. No. Shouldn't be. Yeah, this sexy bam and a cheating so bam.
What he said in tree is that the introduction of sex into boyfriend girlfriend is what allowed us to also have cheating in a boyfriend and a girlfriend relationship. So to him, all that he's saying so far is that boyfriend and girlfriend relationship are friends. It is a process in which you get to know each other, and then it doesn't include sex. I don't know whether you get it.
Yeah, do unnecessary privileges, bam, and a cheating, bam, and yes, sir.
The introduction of unnecessary privileges is what also made cheating possible in boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. So the girlfriend-boyfriend relationship is talking about actually does not include sex and unnecessary privileges. Do you understand? We are trying to get what he meant by boyfriend, girlfriend.
So you are allowed to have as many friends. When it's time to choose, you know who to choose. So in a relationship with you, as I say, yes, several people. In Senebea, you get to know who you are compatible with. Then you choose. But a brak is in Belmupe, and a coba says, any papa.
So the introduction of kissing also made cheating possible in boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. So practically, it means that Pastor Elvis is actually not referring to the street or dictionary definition of boyfriend-girlfriend. You understand? Which has a romance connotation to it, but rather a friendship or a type of friendship where you take time to know a potential suitor well. It doesn't include sex, romance, kissing, unnecessary privileges. That is what I get from what he's saying so far. Basically, he's talking about a relationship where there is nothing like come and wash for me, come and clean my house for me, pay my school fees. If you love me, do this for me, do that for me.
and a sister relationship. But in your courtship, and Mama Mara, in your courtship.
So he mentions another term, courtship. So to him, this friendship is talking about boyfriend girlfriend is a stage of your relationship where you get to know each other. It doesn't include anything romance, and you don't have to commit to doing anything special for the person.
You can have as many boyfriends as possible. You can have as many girlfriends as possible, provided it is running on the essence of friendship. Then you give the person the privilege of the only.
So have a lot of friends, and then when it's almost time for you to marry, you choose from among those friends. That's what he said in 3.
Then you enter into courtship with the person. Then you visit the home and say, I found this person. So from today, I won't look at anybody I was friends with. I found this one. And we are planning that in so and so time, we will settle down. So by that time, if it's 3 months from that time, 4 months from that time, you know that this is the one. So I have to know his blood type. I have to know his that. I have to know his that. I have to know his that. I have to know his a little about what he likes, what he doesn't like, because a date is set. But before that date is set, you have gotten to know who the person is. On a lighter note, among others, and you've been able to tell that I had Kofi, I had Kwejo, I have that. We were all friends in class. We were all study mates. We were all church mates. We were all that. We understood each other. We moved together. But after a while, I realized that Kweku will help me.
Beautiful. So basically, what Pastor Elvis was saying is that have many friends you relate with so you can know whom to settle with when the time comes for marriage. Also, the friendship he's talking about doesn't have kissing, sex, no romance, no cooking for you, no pay my school fees, no special demands. So basically, it is a relationship devoid of sex, kissing, romance, doing unnecessary privileges or special things for the person. All you are doing is that you are relating with the person in a way such that you'll be able to study the person, and then that is what Pastor Elvis means. And with that, you can have as many as you want so that you have a big pool to choose from when the time for marriage is due. Now let me say what I also think. The confusion is from the street and the dictionary meaning of boyfriend and girlfriend. Taking the street and the dictionary definition of boyfriend and girlfriend, say that you can have as many boyfriend and girlfriend wouldn't augur well in a Christian system. But we have realized that that's not what he means, and that's not what he's talking about. What Pastor Elvis is talking about is a pure Christian friendship with the opposite sex who are possible suitors, and in that relationship you don't do anything extra apart from studying each other to know yourselves, full stop. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, that is how it is supposed to be. Only the word boyfriend and girlfriend is now corrupted. Most people who say they are boyfriend and girlfriend are sleeping around, they are kissing, they are playing husband roles and wife roles, unfortunately. But that's not what Pastor Elvis is referring to. If you're a young person, please listen to this carefully. This is an advice you must take. Keep all your relationships holy until it is marriage. Don't add sex, don't add romance, don't add kissing. These are the things that make us behave like unbelievers. I know sex with girlfriends and boyfriends today have been normalized. Yes, Pastor Elvis actually suggested or insinuated it. It has been normalized to the universities, and you are going to see this all over the place. But as a child of God, you are supposed to be different. Be the light of the world. Be the salt of the earth. Stick with the word of God and let your light shine. Don't fall for peer pressure to dirty yourself in fornication and the many lustful sins, youthful lusts that is prevailing all over the place. Ephesians 5:3 says, but fornication and all uncleanness or covetousness, let it not be once named among you as becoming saints. As Christians, it is not supposed to be a part of us. If you truly believe in Jesus Christ, He is your Lord, and you are waiting to meet your Lord, It should be something that you don't play with. This generation is the most successful generation to last. It is more susceptible than any generation because of the day and age that we live in. We have technology that can let you see naked women, see sex, see so many things that can break your resistance and drive you into youthful lust. But stick to the word of God, build capacity with the word of God, and resist it. Now, one other observation I've made as one who preaches among young people is that it is now common for people to say, I have an ex. In fact, when people talk, it's like having an ex is a normal thing. And I find that very worrying and fascinating. This means they've been with a number of people before they are ready to settle down. And in most of them, they have already saw themselves sleeping around and all that. In fact, it is not normal for a believer. Don't accept it. Keep yourself for the Lord. Live a sanctified life. Be dedicated to the Lord, because your Lord is on the way coming, and the day he shows up, you want to be proud that you lived for him and you are ready for him. So it is clear, Pastor Elvis is not promoting fornication among young people when he said you can have as many boyfriends and girlfriends. It's just about having a bigger pool of friends that you can choose from, so that when it is time for you to settle in marriage, you can have a suitor that you have studied well. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.